So we got Devil Jin here, you know, dripped out, dripped to drown. He's definitely not drowning. We got Unknown, totally unknown. Anyways, so this stage, obviously it's based off Tekken 5. The song that's playing right now is the stage that is based off of. I forgot the actual stage name, but it has the whole Chaos Gate and everything. So let's look at the Chaos Gate first. So this is a portal. It's like into the nothingness, right? Yeah, this like weird hand. It's like it's moving the gate like back and forth, like it's wresting control, right? So this is descent into subconsciousness, right? This is all in Jin's mind. All in the mind. Well, it actually scared me. Jump scare. So this snake dude. Yeah, you kind of really don't see stuff like this. I'm not gonna say that a lot. I've said it a lot in the last video. But no, like the eyes, the texture. This is crazy. This is literally something out of Elden Ring. Like Rykar, right? The snake dude. It looks like exactly where you fight that man. Volcano Manor. I'm gonna go take a once over around this. There's not really much to this part of the level. We all know that there is a gimmick to this level, and that's something that I'm actually pretty excited to see for myself because I have no idea how it's going to turn out. Not really much to it. Like, if you look past the boundaries of this, it's like really cool horizon, kind of I'm gonna keep it real with you. This looks like a Final Fantasy 14 dungeon. You know, like how like certain boss rooms exist? This looks like a boss room for a Final Fantasy 14 duty finders. It's pretty, I don't know, not really much to it. You got all the Torii gates. Actually, let's look at this because I didn't even notice this. All the Torii gates are like connected in the sky, and I want to see how far they go actually. As you can see, these gates go pretty far into wherever we're going. Alright, so we're here. This is the last gate. There's no more gates after this. After this gate, we are in like heaven. We're in Celestial. If this was Strive, we'd be in Celestial. I'm in the janitor's closet right now. Like, tell me this is not a Final Fantasy 14 boss, right? Let's return the camera because we're gonna like it's gonna take us all day for us to get here. So if you go down below, there's nothing. So if you were ever wondering if there was a level underneath here, it doesn't look like there is, but if we go further down below, we shall see that we somehow warped. What? That's not... Okay, hold on. Oh boy, this is trippy. So it seems like we reached the upside down world. Super Mario. I don't think it's gonna go any lower. What I feel, the second part of the level is not loaded until we actually force the break, right? I guess there's no sugarcoating it. Like, we looked underneath here, there's no like levels or whatever. This is a key, right? This is a key. So, give a good angle of this, set everything right, and... Alright, so this took a while to set this off. So, as you can see, it's only when you do the second, like, when you do the hard break, right? That's when the first part of the level disappears and the second part of the level loads below it. Each level is loaded individually as the stage demanded. It saves on memory space, it saves on a lot of wear and tear on the computer. That's why, you know, Potatoes can run this level, because not all 3 tiers of the level is loaded. That would be absolutely like horrendous. It took me a while to get this particular situation set up. I'm just gonna take a look at the level as it appears when you know, everything is destroyed. The first part of the level is completely gone. The atmosphere is now this purple, crazy looking sky, which is meant to reflect the second tier of the level. We go all the way down here, we start to see Tekken 6, right? This level was featured in Tekken 6, and now as you can see, the first part of the level is completely gone. If we were to if we were to go down to the lower levels just like before, the third part of the level won't be loaded as well. This is based off of the Tekken 6 level of similar architecture. Definitely a lot less distorted than this. This gives me like Soul Calibur vibes, honestly. This whole entire level, like this is the most Soul Calibur level in the entire game. When you're fighting and everything, you don't really get to see the entire like floating rock that you're on, because you know muscle memory will carry you in this level. You would think that it's just like how it was in Tekken 6 where you're fighting on top of a building and whatnot. No, you're literally floating on a giant rock. This is really cool from a distance because it's literally like I mean, it's beautiful. So we're gonna reset the camera, and here we are right here. So just to show you that there's no like, you know, smoke and mirrors, that upper tier was where we were on before, the Tekken 5 level. So now we are here. When this floor breaks, I'm gonna try and capture the impact as it happens. It's really difficult. So yeah, just the whole stage just disappears, like it just disintegrates, like okay. Where do we even begin with this? All right, so before we even look at whatever's going on down there, this whole boundary is actually pretty interesting. You can even look at it from below. It's a pretty simple, you know, it's not a square, but it is a square. And they keep this shape in both levels. But then once it breaks, you know, held together by this like rock or whatever, you have suddenly Khaled. DJ Khaled? Anyways, there's a lot of things going on. Pretty sure this floating chair is an asset from the second level of the stage, so that floating chair is just gonna stay there, I guess. Most of these, I believe some of these were used in the parts of the level, like in story mode rather, where Jin is in the same area. There are some very interesting assets I'm seeing over here, like these birds. Obviously, these are Jun's birds. This is probably part of the cutscene, or maybe this is part of the environment itself. Like, I never knew that there were crows flying in this stage. If this was always a part of the level, like Jun's crows, then this suddenly makes a lot more sense. This globe thing always tripped me out, and now that I'm even closer to it, it's like phasing the fingers. So the globe isn't being phased, right? This is like water. This is water texture. Like this is water, I guess. What's interesting about this hand, it's completely phased out, but it's still there, obviously. So you see the shadow here. I want to feel like it goes as far as like that goes out for a pretty far while. Anyone who has played this stage enough times will know that it is not an infinite stage. This stage does a very good job at showing barren nothingness. You have that weird statue over there, you have the hands and all this other crazy stuff. The boundaries are well identified, obviously, with these red links. When you get close to the links, or the models get close to these links, they start to appear. These show up as the boundaries. Having an aerial look on this final part of the level, it's a pretty sizable map, right? It's a pretty huge level. It's interesting to me how there are 3 levels hidden in all of these, and each level is loaded in as it demands, right? So not all 3 levels are loaded at once. I think this is what they did with Tekken 7 with the Forgotten Realm. That's why it took forever and a day for the level to load. But oh, hello, you, hello. And we got Jun's shoes here. I think I know what thumbnail to use now, definitely. Yo, this actually goes hard. You also have another water thing. So from a distance, I thought this was a heart emoji, right? Like a heart symbol with his hands. Don't it look like a heart symbol? Other than that, there's not really much else to show with this level. Like I said, there's a lot more going on in the distance to give the level the illusion that it is an infinite stage. And I recall, like, when I first saw this level, I legit thought it was an infinite stage. As I talk and yap on, I'm actually going to just pull this as far back as I can, right? Without completely breaking everything. But yeah, this is the level. Like, if I put the FOV any higher, I'm gonna break everything. I'm already breaking this. I can definitely see why people thought that this was an infinite stage at first. So we're at the chains, and just to show it off, here they are. They only really appear once one or both of the models show up at the boundaries, and they don't really extend that far. They just pretty much extend as far as yeah, so I guess these 2 trees here serves as about as big as an end zone. Glad that football season is over. Sheesh. Anyways, I guess that's all there is to show to this level, to be honest. I know this was the 2nd level I wanted to feature, as the whole multi-level aspects always intrigued me, but also there are legit 3 different levels packed into one, and somehow they were able to pack it all in without, you know, breaking so much space. Just to show it off one more time, that little fragment in the sky all the way up there, that is the boundary that is keeping all 3 levels together. And if we go lower, there's nothing, you know, below here. It's just nothingness. So this is the ground floor, and that little, I guess, rock thing, elevator. Someone just call this a rock elevator. So you go down a rock elevator all the way to the bottom floor. All of the other levels deload as you go down to the bottom. So pretty simple level by design, just very intricate in nature. One of my favorite levels in Tekken 8, so that's all there is I can really say about it. I have some other levels I kind of want to show off in mind. I might not do every single level, maybe, I don't know. I'll just start with the ones that interest me the most. So I think I have one more in mind I kind of want to do. I'll think about it.